let's have a digital health certificate acknowledged by WHO if you have been vaccinated or tested properly, then you can move around. So for the next pandemic, instead of stopping the movement of the people 100%, you can still provide some movement of the people.
It's a transition. Remember that from session 2.
Less fertilizer is coming out of Russia, and this may hasten transitions that would have been in the interest of farmers to make eventually anyway.
Well, we're in a transition, and it feels unique because it is unique.
I'm not saying transitions are easy, and I'm not saying they're very fast.
The solution is to move as fast as possible away from fossil fuels.
We're working through an energy transition. We have to take some time to get off of oil and gas. We recognize this.
It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste.
Never let a crisis go to waste.
So, I have a question. What about the people that say this is not happening? That there's no transition? That there's no agenda?
Well, I suggest they become ostriches and move to Oudtshoorn.
Because how many people do you actually think believe that what we've been propagating the whole time?
Very few of the leadership, because they don't have to believe it, they know it.
How much more can we show videos and everything to get people to wake up?
There are some people who will never wake up because they are in a deep snore state.
I don't think it's even necessary to show any more videos because...
Actually, Martin, we are on a very short time frame, right? And it is all about control and coercion, which they say they want to avoid but don't. Now, the Bible tells us that there will be a time of trouble such as never was. The spirit of prophecy tells us that Satan will bring this world into a state of turmoil and that the last events will be rapid ones. They're all saying they're doing this very rapidly and that it will be very painful. I have news for them. The pain that comes after their implementation will be greater than the pain that they can induce by their implementation, because plagues are going to fall on their heads.
We just have to keep our faith and ride it through.
Taking global health to a new level means we need a new global agreement or global accord based on a shared vision. When we can only face shared threats with a shared response, based on a shared commitment to solidarity and equity. That's what the pandemic accord or pandemic agreement that countries are now negotiating is all about. An agreement between the nations of the world to work together, not in competition with each other, to prepare for and respond to epidemics and pandemics. This accord or agreement is being negotiated by countries, for countries, and will be adopted by and implemented by countries in accordance with their own national laws.
Now, Martin, the Bible says that the whole world will be forced in a particular direction, right? And that you will have no excuse, not even according to your status in society, that you will have to bow down to the ideology of the beast. And they wondered after the beast. So we have to look in the world for a coordinated effort to go in a particular direction. And the whole world together, because everyone, rich, poor, every nation, tribe, tongue, people, everybody will be brushed with the same brush. Do we see such a movement in the world?
There's not only one, there's actually two. There's the health side and the climate side.
Yes, but the right arm is connected to the body.
So actually those two are connected.
Yes, and you have all the issues involved.